Hi Libra, welcome to your monthly reading for the month of March 2015. I'm Aquila. So let's start. We have on the 3rd Jupiter trines Uranus. It's affecting your 11th house and your 7th house. Your 11th house, your house of hopes, your wishes, your aspirations, your dreams, your friends, and your 7th house affecting your partnerships, any partnerships that you have. It can be love, it can be marriage, it can be business, it can be friendship. This is definitely going to be trining each other. This is going to be harmonious energy for the beginning of the month for you, Libra. On the 5th, we have a full moon in your 12th house of undoing. So basically, the way you self-sabotage yourself, the way that you get in the way of yourself. Now, with the full moon, anything you've been working on, Libra, to try to better yourself or try to help yourself not be in your own way, this is going to be showing you some type of bearing fruit, some type of forthcoming with that. You're going to see some type of change, or whatever you've been working on, you'll see the fruit of your hard work is basically what you can say with that. The first card that I got for you, Libra, is past lives. Now, if you're not really sure on the path you're going on right now, you're lost, maybe you don't really know which direction to take. Also, this is also an intuition card, going with intuition, going with your gut and listening to your inner self on what it is that you really have to do for yourself, Libra. We have on the 12th, Mercury, the planet of discipline. Mercury, the planet of communication, is entering into your 6th house of health and self-service. So your health is going to be an issue. If you have an issue with your health right now, this would be a great time for you to go and check out what's going on. If you're looking for a new job, or if you want to make yourself even more useful and you don't work and you feel like you need to make yourself useful, this will be a really good time to actually vocalize certain things in those kind of areas of your life, Libra. It's going to really help out with that. We have on the 14th, we have Saturn, the planet of discipline, retrograding in your 3rd house of communication. Now, it entered into your 3rd house of communication last year in December. It's going to be here for a while, but before it does, it's going to retrograde, do some backward movement on basically trying to see if you've learned all your lessons with your possessions. It's going back into your 2nd house of possessions. It's going to be there for some time. It's not going to be going direct again until I think September of this year. The second card that I got for you, Libra, is existence. So you can create a whole new life for yourself, accomplishing your goals, doing what you have to do. It's a beginning. It's the beginning of something new. If you really want something new to begin in your life, Libra, we have on the 16th, we have a Uranus and Pluto square. Now, this is going to be affecting your 7th house of partnership and your 4th house of home. This is going to be a little bit a little bit of difficulties with this energy right here. You're going to be able to navigate yourself through knowing that this is going to be coming. You want to stay as diplomatic as possible, but you also want to make sure that you handle every situation that's happening in your life in a very mature manner, so that things won't roll over into other directions or other areas of your life. Also, Libra, we have on the 17th, Venus, planet of love, money, and pleasure, going into your 8th house of regeneration. So basically love and pleasure, going into the way that you look at certain things around you, Libra, and how it is that you can probably change your way of... Your 8th house controls regeneration. It's the house of death, the house of life, the house of birth, the house of sex. So how is it that you can transform you and make you a better person with Venus going into that? That gives you the energy that you really need to really rejuvenate yourself and make yourself a whole new you again. We have on the 20th, a new moon and a solar eclipse in your 6th house of health and self-service. So again, your health is a factor here, and so is the work that you do to be useful to other people. So job markets, if you're not working, how is it that you're helpful to other people? How is it that you show what is it you're capable of doing to other people? This new moon is going to set off a new way of thinking, or a seed is going to be planted in that time frame, which of course is going to take time to grow, but it's, as long as it's planted, as long as you're looking at certain things differently and wanting to change them, knowing the steps that you have to take to do them, that will come all once you've actually made up your mind, Libra. Trust me. Third card that I got for you is receptivity. So It's being empathetic towards others and showing your true compassionate self. This card has to do with emotional well-being, receiving as much as you possibly can in an emotional way, being open-minded to other people's emotional well-being, but at the same time being very, very intuitive and concentrated on yours as well. So that's going to be definitely like the energy for you in this month. So the energy in this month is really about decision making, really, Libra, really about what are you doing, how can you do this, and how is it that you can be more loving towards the people around you and yourself. We have on the 30th Mercury entering into your 7th house of partnership. A lot of focus on the 7th house here with your relationships, people that you know, and communication with the people that you know. And on the 31st, we have Mars, the planet of action, stepping into your 8th house of regeneration. So there's focus on your 8th house. There's focus on your 7th house. There's a lot of focus on change, partnerships. Definitely a focus on how your health and the way it is that you can be more helpful to others. Definitely affecting that in new moon sector. So this month is definitely a month for you to really just make your mind up, make decisions, see what it is that you want to do, plot it out. The energies are there for you, Libra. You can do this. It's not going to be difficult. You're going to do great.